Hi all, this is Dr. Dave Maslach talking to you about Reciprocity, my peer proofreading and editing platform. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, sign up on the website if you think it's really cool and you want to contribute to Reciprocity. So what I want to talk to you about today is the idea of novelty and emotions whenever there is a new innovation that is created, both from the founder side as well as from the adoption side. So this is really kind of interesting stuff that I have noticed, and particularly with creating a platform like this and sort of exploring um, is the fact that it is very emotional. You have a lot of highs and lows, and I think that's sort of normal with a process like this. One thing I did notice, or one thing that you might notice whenever you create something like this, and I'm not necessarily all that familiar with the literature on emotion and affects. Once again, I'm a research professor at a university in the state of Florida. What I did notice is that there are certain stages where emotion was really, really important. The first one is when you first get that idea. So some people call it ideation, I guess, when you have that idea that you sort of stay up all night and you can't stop thinking about it, and you have to continuously tell people about the particular thing that you're working on. And that's positive affects. So that's positive emotions that you get. It's kind of it's a fun and exciting time. The second moment of this sort of positive affect is when you launch the particular thing that you're working on or developing. So this might be the launch date. It might be several different stages of the launch, right? So I had a different versions of the website go online. One was sort of a lead page initially, where I collected emails, and then finally it was after that was the launch, sort of beta launch of the website, which I'm still working on at this moment, and developing and pushing forward. And actually, I'm just gathering feedback at this moment. So there, at those moments, there is a lot of positive affect, really excited about it. But then in between, there is a lot of, and this is the time where it's really important. There is actually a lot of negative emotions. Working, for example, with developers, in working through different problems, for example, it's not just with developers, but it's just working with people working through problems. There is a lot of sort of frustrations that happen throughout the process. The other thing that happens is when you explain your particular idea to somebody else, that you do get, often you will get negative responses from individuals. So those negative responses, they don't make you feel all that good, so you have to work through those. The other moment that was really important, or that's really important, is after you launch something and you realize that it doesn't work the way that it was intended, or it's slower than you think is going to occur. Totally normal. That happens almost all startups. It does not actually happen where it is a rare lucky case. I do study one aspect of my research is the influence of luck. It is the lucky case where there are moments or there are startups that just take off and they do a lot at the beginning. That is generally not the case with any sort of innovation project. It's usually a slow grind, doing a lot of local search, modifications to the particular problem that you're working on, working through all these different things, trying to get not only yourself sort of sorted and orientated towards the product, but then getting consumers oriented towards the product and thinking through it. So the other aspect is thinking away from the consumer side in terms of novelty and emotion that happens. So whenever they first arrive upon a particular product or technology, they're in this first time they see it, they think, oh, this is a really cool idea. Then after that, it's the repeated sort of continuing working through and they themselves working on the idea and learning about the particular idea or the technology, that that novelty does wear off, and they could get bored. They could get just sort of frustrated with the particular problem or the particular technology. So it's really interesting to see this impact, and the goal of entrepreneurship and being an innovator is just working through those and sorting through both the highs and the lows, right? So there is going to be this negative affect and positive affect, and it's not, you don't want to get caught up in either or of those two particular aspects. You just want to continue on and keep developing it. So those are my 2 cents on novelty and affect, particularly with innovations and in entrepreneurship. So once again, check out the website, reciprocity.com. It's a peer proofreading and editing website based on the sharing economy. Subscribe, do whatever you can to support it. Anyways, hopefully you liked this blurb, and we'll see you later. Bye. Take care.